Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is our day 17 and today we are going to learn about non-primitive data types, dictionaries. So this is the chart we have seen several times. We have learned lists, sets, tuples, and today we are going to cover dictionaries. Dictionaries is considered as a key concept and it is very important topic in Python programming. So let's continue. So dictionaries. In our previous video, we saw primitive data types. Now today we will discuss about dictionaries, which are a part of non-primitive data types. Dictionaries are collection of key value pairs. Here I have mentioned an example, name John. This is a key value pair. Name is key and John is value. So syntax of dictionaries. Here I have mentioned two dictionaries where the first dictionary it has two key value pairs and the second dictionary has four key value pairs. So without any ado, let's get started and let's explore dictionaries in depth. Hey guys, so we are back with our computer and today we are going to learn another key concept in Python programming. So today we are going to learn dictionaries, which is a non-primitive data type, and it is very useful and very important topic if you are considering Python as your learning as your programming language. Okay, so let us open Visual Studio Code. So I have this program from my previous video. So if you haven't watched it yet, then you can find the link in the I button now, and if you haven't accessed my Python programming playlist, then you can find the link below in the description. So with that said, let me erase all this code. Okay, so up to now we have seen that how we can create lists. Okay, so we can create lists with using this notation. We can create tuples with using this notation, okay, these brackets. We can create set using these curly brackets. Okay, so just like that we can create lists, tuples and sets. So today we are going to learn about dictionaries. So we will create dictionaries. Okay, so basically what are dictionaries? Dictionaries are set of, or you can say list of, key value pairs. So there is a key and there is a value. So just like that you have to provide the values in key value pairs. So let us create a dictionary. Let's say name. So we have this dictionary, and similar to sets we use these curly brackets to wrap the content. Okay, so now let us say data. Okay, we have a dictionary called data and let us store a name. Okay, so we are storing a name as a key and value will be, let's say, programming with Vedant. Okay, so this is our key and this is our value, and these both are separated with this colon. So after our first key value pair we use a comma to provide another key value pair. So now I will give another key value pair. Let's say we have language. Okay, so we have language, let's say Python. So just like that, currently we have just two key value pairs. So these are the two key value pairs, and definitely you can print this with using default print function, and you can see this output here. Now let us see how we can create dictionaries and how we can use some functions, like how we can access their items, how we can change items, how we can add items, how we can remove items. Okay, so we are going to see that in a moment. Okay, so first of all, just let me delete all this code and let us create another dictionary. Let's say data. Okay, so let's say we are creating dictionary of mobile phones. Okay, so let us create first phone. I don't know this data is correct or not. I'm just giving you an example. So let's say brand. Okay, so brand means the company of which the phone is. So here I will go with iPhone first. Then we have, okay, and also you can also do this, like you can create dictionaries inside of dictionaries. Okay, so the key value pair will be another dictionary. So that is something you should know, which is called as nested dictionaries. Okay, so brand iPhone. Then we have let's say we have model. Okay, we have model, let's say iPhone 11 Pro. Then we have year. Okay, so year of release, it is integer, so basically we will give it, okay, directly. So we have this first mobile phone. Okay, and the best example for nested dictionaries will be this. Okay, so if I will give these two brackets here, then we have this key and we have the value, which is this one. Okay, so just like that you can create nested dictionaries, but for now we will simply stick with this one phone. Okay, or one data, or these three keys basically. So now how we can add any items first. Okay, so we can access the items using this square brackets and passing the key in here. So if I will pass brand, okay, so basically let me print this. Okay, so if I will print this data and brand, okay, you can see iPhone, which is the value, not the key, the value, to be more precise. Okay, so if you want to access items, either you can loop over the dictionary or you can use these square brackets, and in here you can pass the key, name of the key basically. Okay, so now you have this key. As you have this key, you can simply use it, or you can simply change it with using this. Okay, so you can simply change it with using with like this Samsung. Okay, now if you will print our data, then you can see that our brand is now updated to Samsung. Okay, our value is now updated to Samsung. So just like that you can change your values, you can update your values with you can change your items with using this syntax. Now if you want to add a new key value pair, okay, so let us create a new key value pair. Let's say performance. Okay, and here excellent. Okay, so now we have this another key which is performance, and the value is excellent in here. Okay, so let us run this code now. Now you can see we have brand as iPhone because it is mentioned in the first line. So then we have model as iPhone 11 Pro, then we have year 2020, and then we have performance excellent. So just like that we can add elements to our dictionaries. Then we have another thing, we can remove items. Okay, now with that let us clear this. Okay, you can add any items just like that. So now for now let us remove this. So if I want to remove items, okay, so first of all let me print it. You can see brand, model, and year. These are the three keys which we have currently. Now let us remove items. Okay, so to remove items we can either use delete keyword, and with using this delete keyword the whole dictionary will be deleted, and that's why we will get an error that data is not defined, because the dictionary is now deleted on line 2nd, and that's why we cannot access it on line 3. Okay, so just like that our dictionary will be deleted on line 2. So we can either use this approach, or you can go with another, which is to use this clear method. So if you will use this, then you will get an empty dictionary. That means that all the key value pairs are now cleared. Okay, so with using this clear, you are not deleting the dictionary, but you are deleting all the items in the dictionary. So you get an empty dictionary at the end. Okay, so just like that you can remove items using this clear approach as well. Now we have the third approach, which is data.pop item. Okay, so with using this pop item, as you can see here, Okay, with using this pop item, it works as last in first out. So we will discuss that in our future videos. So let me run this first. Now as you can see, our last element is now not included. Basically the year is now deleted. It is now deleted from our dictionary. So just like that, from our dictionary we are not seeing this year in this set basically, or the dictionary basically. So the pop item has deleted this last key value pair. Now we have pop, okay, which is another built-in method. So with this pop we have to provide a key here. So if I want to delete this model, okay, so if I want to delete this model, then I can simply pass this key, and if I will run this, you can see we now have just two keys, brand and year, and we are not seeing this model because we have deleted it on line number 2. Okay, so just like that you can use these 4 methods, which are pop, which will take a key and it will delete the key and its value, then pop item, which will delete the last item from your dictionary, then delete a keyword, which will delete your entire dictionary, and clear method, which will clear the playlist, which will sorry, not the playlist, the dictionary. Okay, so it will clear the dictionary, it will clear all the data from your dictionary and give you an empty dictionary. Okay, so just like that we can use these 4 methods to remove your items from your dictionaries. Now we have another thing, which is we can create dictionaries. We have, up to now we have this one dictionary which we have created just like that. Now let us learn how we can create dictionaries with multiple approaches or multiple ways. So there is inbuilt dict function. Okay, so this dict function will create a new dictionary. Okay, and let us store it in, let's say, my dictionary. Okay, so my dictionary, and let us provide a dictionary in here where you have key value pairs like 1, let's say my name, then 2, let's say another name, let's say 3 and another name, let's say Thomas. Just like that you can add multiple key value pairs, and if you will run it, currently you will see nothing because we haven't done anything with this, we have just created it. So to print it we can use print function, and with that we can print this dictionary on our terminal. So as you can see we have these key value pairs 1 2 3, okay, and 1 Vedant, 2 John and 3 Thomas. So just like that we can print our dictionaries, okay, and we can create our dictionaries with using, this is first way. Now let us create the same dictionary with using another approach. Okay, so now if I have my dictionary 2, so now I have my dictionary 2, which will take this dictionary function, and in here I will provide a list. Okay, a list in which I will provide tuples. Okay, in in this list I will provide tuples. Okay, so the tuples will be, let's say, roll numbers and the name of student, or you can say we can simply add like this, ID number. Okay, ID 2000. So we will provide a comma here, and we will then add a name, let's say Vedant. Okay, or let us stick with the same example 1 2 and 3. So 1 and Vedant. Then I will create another tuple. In here I will simply add 2 and the second name which I want. Then I will create another tuple. In here I will add 3 and the third name. This is a bit complicated, but here what we are doing is we are creating a list in which we are storing 3 tuples, or as many as tuples you want. So the first index of the tuple is the key, and the second index is the value. So key value. So just like that we are creating a dictionary. Okay, so let us save it and let us run it now. So as you can see, we have the same dictionary printed on our output window or terminal as before. So both of these approaches are creating the same dictionaries in background. Okay, so no need to worry, or no, you have total choice that which way should you use. Okay, you can either use the first way, which is direct, you create a dictionary and directly provide key value pairs, or this second way, in which you create dictionary functions. And the most useful way, or the way which we use the most, is like this: we create a dictionary, we give these two brackets, and in here we directly provide values like this. So this is the most easiest approach that I feel, but these two are also similar approaches, and you should use the one which you feel comfortable with. So this is the most suitable of approach. So if I will print this 3 now, then you can see the same output on our output window. So just like that, these three are the ways or approaches in which you can create dictionaries. So now let us move ahead and let us create a dictionary. So first of all, we have this dictionary. So let me delete these two and let me change the name to my dictionary. Okay, so now currently we have this. So here we have these methods. So copy, okay, so we can do my dictionary dot copy, which will return a shallow copy of this dictionary. So if I will store it, or I can directly print this as well, but let me just store it in B. Okay, so I am not I can't think of a variable, so I have B here, I have taken B. So this B is now storing a copy of my dictionary. So if I will print this B, you can see the same dictionary here. So it is storing a shallow copy of this dictionary. So just like that, you can use copy, and similarly you can use update function, and in here you can pass a dictionary where you can simply pass elements. So let me say 1, and let me provide let's say Python. Okay, so 1 Python. And now if I will print this B, then sorry, there is an error here, so let me just use up my dictionary. Okay, yep, that was the problem. So just a colon, I was missing a colon, I was giving a comma instead of colon, so that was the problem. So now as you can see, 5 is now added. You can change this 5 with 1, and now you can see the 1 has been changed. The key value 1 is now changed, the value of key 1 is now changed to Python. So just like that, you can update your dictionary items. Now moving on to the next, we have loops, or looping over these dictionaries. So let me print first of all my dictionary dot items. Okay, so we have this my dictionary dot items method, okay, which provides all the items. Okay, so as you can see, we have these items and they are in a list, and each list this list has 3 tuples, and in those tuples we have 2 values, first as key, second as value, first as key, second as value, first as key, second as value. So just like that, we have this dictionary format. Now we can, if we will iterate over this, if we will use loops, then we will get these 3 items in here. Okay, then we have another method which is values. So values, okay, so this values will also give you the same thing, but it will only give you the values, not the keys. Here we are getting key value pairs, here we are simply getting the values, and similarly with using keys you can get the keys only. So as you can see, we have 1 2 3, so these are keys, these are values, and these are items basically. Okay, now we can iterate over them. So how we are going to do that is it is simple. So we are using for loop for I in my dictionary dot, let's say, items. Okay, so in these items we want to iterate, so we will simply print I first. Okay, Now if I will print this I, as you can see we have these three tuples in here, where we have first element as key and second as value. Now if I want only the values, okay, then I can use indexing, because this is a tuple, not a dictionary, not a set. This is a tuple, and tuples can be accessed with using these brackets. And if I want the value, then I can provide 1 here, because this has index of 0 and this has index of 1. So if I will do I1, then you can see we are getting Vedant, John and Thomas. Okay, so we are getting keys, the values in this order. Now we can simply do this. Instead of using this, we can use values and simply print I. Then you can see the values, and with using keys you can simply see the keys, okay, which keys are there. So just like that you can print your keys, values and your items from your dictionaries. You can loop over them. So we have learned how we can create dictionaries, how we can access items, how we can change items, how to add items, how to remove items, the methods like pop item, delete and clear, okay, looping over dictionaries, and some methods like items, values and keys, and two different methods, copy and update. Okay, so we have learned everything we need about dictionaries. So with that said, we have successfully completed our today's video. So I will see you in the next video.